Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for watching, and if you wouldn't mind, please hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Hit the like button if you want to see more unboxing videos, or if you just like this, if it's helpful at all. And leave a comment below. If you've ever used this, let me know. Let me know what your experience is. And I'm going to be checking out the Holt Industries pneumatic brake bleeder from Harbor Freight. This was like 85 bucks. And then I bought like $30 worth of fluid too. So I'm sure we're gonna need some of that. So let's see what's inside. Okay. Some adapters here to fit on different bleeder nipples. Oh, there's some other things I don't know. A hose, couple hoses. Looks like a hopper probably. This is what you fill up with fluid, I'm guessing, while you're sucking it out with that thing. More hoses. Alright. Set those over there. Instructions. Might take a look at those. I don't know. And the bottle itself. Oh good, it comes with that already. I was worried about that. Alright, well, getting right to it. The long hose is for the calipers. It's like 72 inches, give you a little extra room to move around. The short hose with this rubber end that comes with this other tube is for just sucking old fluid out of the master cylinder. So let's do that first. You want to hook up your air, but first make sure this is closed. Lever is against the direction, it's closed. When you move that lever with the direction of the flow, it's open. Let's see what happens. We'll stick it in here. Turn the valve. Oh, that was fast. So I don't even have the valve cracked all the way open. You can adjust the flow. Yeah, crack it open, it goes a little faster. There we go. This thing's cool. Suck it out of all the crevices. Close this green valve. Actually, we'll open it up to suck all this residual stuff. Now this goes up to 120, it says 120 psi. It can handle up to that much. I've got my regulator set at 100 actually, so just not to push the limits of this thing. Wipe this out, get all the remnants of dirt. Ew, see, that's just going to contaminate all your new fluid. Now, don't be surprised if your fluid still does turn dark after you do all this. You notice the reservoir is just dark again. Especially if you have original or older rubber hoses. It's because of that fluid, or that either the hoses are currently deteriorating or you still have stuff left over from old hoses. What's cool also is the kit comes with these adapters for 12 ounce and 32 ounce bottles. You can screw right onto here and hook that up to that hopper thing. Now we want to fill this hopper up. Whatever we don't use, I can just pour back into this container. So, just like the other one, make sure this valve is in the closed position, which is opposite of the flow, I hope. And it's also got 3 different locking tabs, so you can orient this in the best position. I think we're gonna turn it 180 like that. Screw that down, tighten that up. Oh, first we gotta push it down. Oh, we can't go that direction. Looks like we're going that direction. Tighten that up. Now let's see if it starts leaking. Okay, good. We're good. No leaking. We'll set it like that. Not the best clamping surface, but hopefully it'll stay. Now let's see what happens if I open this up. Some bubbles came out. Okay, so it's open. So now as this fluid goes down, as it drops below that nipple, air bubbles are going to go up, fluid's going to come down. So now we're going to take this to the very back tire and get it connected. All right, I've got it jacked up in the air so I can fit under there. And also, air bubbles just might want to flow uphill. And I'm not using any of these adapters because these are all really small holes. I'm going straight to the clear hose. And it should be good enough. Let's see what happens when I turn the valve. This was saying you might get some false bubbles, which could just be from, yeah, see? Because that line's not even cracked open yet. So yeah, it's aerating pretty bad. I gotta put some more grease around the threads. Maybe slow down that suction. It's not all that tight either. Maybe I will try to force one of these fittings over it. Well, I'm sucking fluid, but I can't seem to, you know, I got air coming in through the threads, and the brake fluid just seems to wash it away, so it's not really doing any good. That valve's open. What I did was just really pile the grease up around it. Like after I've got it screwed in and got the screw where I want it, I just caked on the grease. And that got rid of the leak. And then I seen some bubbles kind of intermittently, so I'm just still not sure if I'm sucking through air every once in a while or if that's actual air in the system coming out. You can see there's some tiny bubbles in there. So we'll just leave it like this for a while, and then I'll do the rest of the 4 tires. And it's not open full blast yet because I'm afraid to, you know, suck in air from the threads, but let's see what happens if I go full bore. Ah, yeah, I see. I started sucking in air from the threads. Let's slow it down. Okay. Yeah, see, I think those are leaks from the threads. See if it increases when I turn it up. Yeah. Let's turn it off. Get that sucker to reseal. Where's that air coming from? Well, the front still had a lot of air in it. I don't know if you can see those bubbles. So this is working out. This thing's pretty nice. My only suggestion, not with the tool, but for these bleeder screws, I would say get some brand new bleeder screws with the fresh Loctite on them. And before you even tighten. Alright, last tire. I'm pretty sure that's air in the system. Because when I'm getting an air leak from the threads, it pulses. You know, you get an even number of bubbles, bloop, 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 bloop. And it's obvious, you know, it's not coming out of the system like that. But these little bubbles, I think those little bubbles are actually air in the system. Now see, that's a leak. Well, overall, I like it. It's going to be a great tool to have around, and not just for sucking brake fluid out of the container, but you know, sucking like power steering fluid out of that reservoir or anything along those lines. And check this out, you can see the sediment. I don't know if you can. That's sediment coming out of the hose, out of the system there on the driver's side. I didn't get that on any of the other sides. And I've already went through, this is almost a whole thing. So I know we've got, I mean, the fluid's coming out clean now. It's not grayish green anymore, like kind of like what's in there. So I'm happy with this one. I almost went with it for that cheap $25 hand pump thing, but I'm glad I didn't. This is so much nicer. I mean, so much nicer. This is gonna be very useful in the future. So again, tell me what you guys think, if you've got one, and what your experiences are with them, and have a good day. So yeah, it's aerating pretty bad. I gotta put some more grease around the threads. Maybe slow down that suction.